in Delhi, where the seat of Prime Minister is there, and the BJP has not been able to get even a good numbers in assembly elections. Abusing Arvind Kejriwal helps Arvind Kejriwal in a way because he goes to the public saying that, look, I am doing good work for the Delhi, and now how the BJP government is trying to victimize him. Why at the midst of election, the permission is given to lodge a case against Arvind Kejriwal. It will help Arvind Kejriwal in presenting himself as a victim in assembly election, where Arvind Kejriwal, everybody knows, will be the chief minister, and the Delhi is going to choose him as a chief minister. Every political party within the India Gathbandhan is free to air their views and fight elections.
You're watching Viewpoint. I'm Afrida Rahman Ali. The Union Ministry of Home Affairs, the MHA, has now authorized the ED to initiate prosecution against former Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal and former Deputy CM Manish Sisodia under the PMLA, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, for their alleged involvement in money laundering linked to the Delhi excise policy case. So the rhetoric around corruption has been kept alive, and this is sure to feature in the entire debate around Arvind Kejriwal and the Aam Aadmi Party. India bloc leaders are also on loggerheads. Leader of opposition and Congress leader Rahul Gandhi attacked former Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal on issues of governance and also raised the corruption issue. Kejriwal, on his part, has accused the Congress and BJP of having a secret partnership. Now, who is the B team of whom? Who is playing the A game? To discuss all of this, the rough and tumble of Delhi politics, the sharp and unrelenting war of words, let me welcome Ashutosh, senior journalist, co-founder of Satya Hindi, with us on Viewpoint today. Thank you so much, Ashutosh, for joining us.
Thank you.
Let me then begin by asking you this question. Can the BJP hope to encash the issue of Delhi liquor scam over and over again? Because once again, now this has come in ahead of elections, the ED authorized to prosecute Arvind Kejriwal. The attempt to paint the corrupt picture is on.
Thank you, Afrida. See, I think BJP has not learnt its lesson properly, despite having two massive defeats in 2015, when the BJP got only 3 seats out of 70, and in 2020, when the BJP got only 8 seats out of 70. Nothing could have been more humiliating for the BJP and to the hubris of Mr. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, that in Delhi, where the seat of Prime Minister is there, and the BJP has not been able to get even a good numbers in assembly elections. This is the same mistake they did in 2015, in 2020 again. See, abusing Arvind Kejriwal helps Arvind Kejriwal in a way because he goes to the public saying that, look, I am doing good work for the Delhi, and now how the BJP government is trying to victimize him. If this case has been going on for a very long time, why at the midst of election, the permission is given to lodge a case against Arvind Kejriwal? That itself smacks up some kind of a foul play or malified intent. And Arvind Kejriwal will latch on to this. It's true that liquor scam has been Achilles heel for the Arvind Kejriwal, no doubt about it. His deputy Manish Sisodia, Sanjay Singh, and many others had been to jail and remained in jail for a long time. But if you do something like this in the midst of election, certainly it will not cut ice with the voters that there's something wrong. People will believe that this is political move, this is a political initiative, and this is politically BJP is trying to target through Enforcement Directorate and using the office of Lieutenant Governor. So I don't think this is going to impact the election. But yes, in a way, it will help Arvind Kejriwal in presenting himself as a victim and as somebody who is since not bound to the Prime Minister. So he is being targeted.
This is not the first time. You know, these issues have been used over and over again against the Aam Aadmi Party. And it almost seems, and from the article that you have also written for us at the Free Press Journal, you are saying voters are choosing between Arvind Kejriwal and Narendra Modi. By that logic, all matters, all other issues become immaterial, Ashutosh.
Yes, of course. If we look at the sheer numbers and compare those numbers, because in Delhi there are the 3 kinds of election: one the parliamentary election, another is assembly election, and third is the MCT election. In assembly election, where Arvind Kejriwal, everybody knows, will be the chief minister, and Delhi is going to choose him as a chief minister. In 2015, Aam Aadmi Party gets 54% vote share, but within 2 years, when MCT elections are being held, Aam Aadmi gets only 25.8% vote share. So almost a drop of 30% vote share. But again, when in 2000, and this number is in 2019 parliamentary election, Aam Aadmi Party vote share again goes down, further goes down. This goes to 18%. In the party which gets 54% vote share in assembly election in 2015, in subsequent two election, its vote share goes down by 25% and almost by 30 and 36% vote.
The
But
same
again, within
electorate chooses to vote differently in MCD,
yeah,
differently in state,
so
and differently in parliamentary. It's the same
that's what
set
I'm
of.
trying to explain. In 2019, again, Aam Aadmi Party gets 18% vote share, no seat. They couldn't even open an account in parliament election. But within 6 months, that 18% jumps to 54%. Again, a jump of 36% vote share. So this 36% vote share comes from where? The same Aam Aadmi Party is there. Arvind Kejriwal is the convener of Aam Aadmi Party. Everybody knows. The only difference is that in parliament election, the residents of Delhi know that Arvind Kejriwal is not going to be the prime minister. And in MCD election, residents are aware that Arvind Kejriwal will not be at the helm of the MCD. But in assembly election, they know that Arvind Kejriwal will be the chief minister. So this 36, the phenomenal surge in Aam Aadmi Party's vote share from 18 to 50% vote share in 6 months' time is a Arvind Kejriwal's vote. That's why I call it a K factor. So unless BJP could decode this K factor, unless it finds a counter to this decode factor, just by abusing Arvind Kejriwal, putting cases against him, calling him all kinds of names, will not help BJP.
You're saying something very interesting here. You're saying that the agenda of the BJP is to demolish the K factor, because that is what is standing as a hindrance for them. But their strategy to demolish the K factor is not working. You are also saying that AAP does not have any sort of, and you say this in your article as well, any sort of solid voter base. It's a floating voter base, jo kabhi idhar, kabhi udhar. So AAP is not able to sort of consolidate a voter base. It's on a very precarious position. As long as the K factor works, AAP works. Am I getting that correct?
Yes. I wrote in my article calling it the shifting loyalty of the Aam Aadmi Party voter. The shifting loyalty. Say, look at the swing. 18%, 24%, 54%. So if you see carefully, BJP's vote share, it hasn't changed much since 1998 to 2024 parliament election. In all the assembly election, BJP's vote share has been swinging between 32% to 39%. And in the last assembly election, they could manage to get 38.51% vote share.
So BJP does the solid base.
That means the BJP has got a solid social base, a section of the population solidly and are committed voters of BJP. And that is why BJP managed to maintain 32 to 38% vote share despite losing in all the assembly elections. Similarly, if you look at their numbers in MCD elections, again, the BJP in 2017 MCD elections, it gets 36% vote share. In 2022, BJP loses MCD election, but increases its vote share from 36.3% to 39.09%. What does it tell? That BJP managed to have a solid committed vote bear. But in assembly election, it has failed to increase its vote share from 39% to 45-46%. Unless it crosses that 40% threshold, it is not able to form the government. Why it gets, again, in parliamentary election, BJP gets 54% vote share, 56% vote share in 2019, and in 2024, again, it gets 54.35% vote share.
So by that logic, third time lucky. By that logic, if that is the pattern which has been the voters are following, Aam Aadmi Party should get third time lucky in Delhi elections. Is that a foregone conclusion then?
I will not call it a foregone conclusion. Two things has made Aam Aadmi Party nervous. One, the serious corruption charges, and it's less because of the liquor policy. It is less because of the liquor scam. Because liquor scam is an abstract thing. It's more because of the chief minister, reconstruction of the chief minister Bangalore. Because it is there is a video available. There's a picture available. So when they look back, the voters in the Delhi, if they compare the Arvind Kejriwal, who 10 years back has said no leader, no chief minister, no cabinet minister should live in a huge bungalows. They should be living in one-room bungalow, a one-room flat, or the two-room flat. If the same man is seen to be spending so much money and living in such luxurious bungalow, then obviously this creates up confusion in the minds of the people. And this
But it is not a
certainly
private
dents the
residence.
image of Arvind
It's
Kejriwal.
the chief minister's bungalow, which means that if the BJP happens to win the election, their leader will be staying in the CM's bungalow. Isn't
Doesn't
that?
matter.
Huh.
See, please understand. BJP leader has not made any promise something like this. Congress had never said that if they win elections, their leader will live in 2-room flats. It is Arvind Kejriwal. And it is because of such rhetorics that he was seen as a radical revolutionary. He was seen as somebody who is trying to change the political system. He was seen as somebody that, look, this man is talking something which no other politician has ever talked. This man is talking about austerity. This man is talking, it is attacking the political system which was known for making money and which is known for luxurious lifestyle. So it is because of this radical rhetorics which has given Arvind Kejriwal and aura. And it is because of this Arvind Kejriwal managed to get 28 seats in 2013, 67 seats in 2015, and 62 seats in 2020. But if that image is dented somewhere, then obviously Arvind Kejriwal is going to be impacted by that. It's not that he will not be impacted.
So you are
one
saying
thing is this:
things are not
the image
exactly
is
the
breaking
same
somewhere.
as
And
the
the second
last
thing,
2 years.
the 10-year incumbency. See, 10-year incumbency against any government, against any leader, is a huge incumbency. So these are the two boundaries which Arvind Kejriwal are the impediments which Arvind Kejriwal has to cross or has to manage.
Two important things you said. First, the denting of Kejriwal's image with the Sheesh Mahal controversy, and then you're saying there is anti-incumbency of 10 years. But what is happening with the India bloc now? Even today, you have somebody like Tejasvi Yadav saying, "Arey, wo to sirf Lok Sabha ke liye tha, aisa kuch India bloc nahi hai." I mean, surely there's a lot of intrigue around what is happening. Each party is calling the other the B team. Now, who is the real B team? Who is the A team here? Kejriwal has also accused the Congress of being BJP's B team. So, what are you reading into this?
So I'm not reading much into this for the simple reason because the nature of coalition politics is such. In coalition politics, there will be serious contradictions, there will be friendly matches, there will be friendly banters, and if there is a crisis, if there is a requirement, all will come together. Look at the parliament session. In the parliament session on the issue of Adani, the different political parties of the India bloc were talking over each other and contradicting each other. But when it came to the issue of saving constitution, then all of them came together almost on a daily basis. They were having a meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge's room and having a coordinated floor, and they were coordinating on the floor. See, today this coalition politics cannot be compared with Atal Bihari Vajpayee's time of the coalition politics, or Manmohan Singh times of politics. At that point of time, there used to be a structured coalitions. Like there should be a convener of the coalition politics. There should be a document, a vision document. And look, when Atal Bihari Vajpayee formed the NDA government, he put three issues outside, Article 370, then UCC, and finally Ram Mandir. Today, there is a coalition politics again. There is an NDA, but there is no convener. Nobody knows who's a convener. BJP has not openly said that they will not, they are putting these 3-4 Hindutva issues aside. Similarly with the India bloc also. There is only a president called Mallikarjun Kharge of the India group. There is no convener. Hardly any meeting takes place. The meeting takes place only when the parliament is in session, and that too for the floor coordination. So every political party within the India Gathbandhan is free to air their views and fight elections. And in Delhi, don't blame, I think it will not be right to blame Congress party. On the second day, that is just after the parliamentary elections results were announced, the Delhi Aam Aadmi Party convener Gopal Rai held a press conference and announced and declared that their alliance with the Congress is over. So when the Aam Aadmi Party has announced that coalition, the alliance with the Congress is over, then the Congress was free to attack Aam Aadmi Party and their government. That's what they're doing.
Are you saying there is no truth in the fact that all these parties are trying to evict the Congress out of the India bloc? Congress ko hi nikal dena chahte hain.
See, they will be fool enough to do that because no coalition alliance is possible without the Congress party, because Congress party is the biggest of them all. Not only biggest of them all, but it's the only party which has a footprint across the country. TMC has a huge number of member of parliament, but it is confined to the Bengal. Akhilesh Yadav is confined only to the UP, where the Congress party has government in 3 states: Himachal Pradesh, Karnataka, and Telangana. They have a huge 35 to 40% vote share in Madhya Pradesh, in Gujarat, in Chhattisgarh, and in other states also. In Kerala, they have a huge presence. In Tamil Nadu, they're the marginal player, but they are a player. In Delhi, they are a marginal player. So without Congress party, no coalition, opposition coalition politics. I don't see any coalition politics happening without the Congress party.
But where is the Congress in this election?
It's basically about rhetorics, and sound bites are only till the elections are there. Once the election is over, you will see again the cozy comforts of Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress.
Right, but where is the Congress in this election? You do see a very spirited fight with Alka Lamba against Atishi, Parvesh Verma against Arvind Kejriwal. So, on paper, ostensibly, it seems Congress is very much in the game. But are they really in the game? Or is it just AAP versus BJP after all?
Delhi election is basically a bipolar election between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. Congress is trying to create a third angle. But how much they will succeed, I'm not very sure.
Bipolar between? Please say that again. Bipolar between?
Bipolar in between. The Congress is trying to create a third angle.
Acha, okay.
It's only trying to create a third angle. But how much they will succeed, it's difficult to say. Because in assembly elections, Congress party performance has been not satisfactory. In fact, has been very abysmal. In 2015 assembly election, they could get only 9.7% vote share. In 2020 assembly election, they could get only 4.26% vote share. Their performance in parliamentary election, their performance in MCT election is far more better. In parliamentary election, it's surprised to know that in 2019, Aam Aadmi Party was the number 3 party and the Congress was number 2 party. In parliament election in 2019, it was the Congress which got 22% vote share. And the Aam Aadmi Party was getting only 18% vote share. So assembly election is a tough battle for the Congress party, but that shows their performance in parliament election and MCD election is an indication that the Congress is not dead in Delhi. Congress, right. The only thing is people don't think that the Congress is a serious player in assembly election because it is sandwiched between the Modi phenomenon and the Kejriwal phenomenon. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Congress do not have a leader of a stature which could give a tough competition to the Kejriwal. So in the absence of that, people don't see Congress as a serious player. But in parliamentary elections, people view that Aam Aadmi Party is not a player at all. So the Congress party, the Aam Aadmi Party's vote share shrinks massively, where the Congress gets some surge in their votes. And that is why they could get 22% vote share even in this election when they were in coalition with the Aam Aadmi Party, contested only 3 seats. Their vote share was something around 19%. So that means the Congress is a player,
where is the electorate
but not a
viewing
major
the Congress and AAP as proxies of each other? Is that how it works? Which is why you're saying it's bipolar. Is that how it happens?
And the proxy will be, I don't see if Congress does well in this election, my theory is that the Congress will damage more to the BJP than to the Aam Aadmi Party. Because normally what happens, if there is a anti-incumbency against the government, then it all depends on how consolidated is the anti-government parties. In Delhi, BJP and the Congress are fighting against Aam Aadmi Party. If there is a division into the anti-Aam Aadmi Party vote share, so the Aam Aadmi Party will be benefited. If the Congress is fighting well, so that means voter who is unhappy with the Aam Aadmi Party but doesn't want to vote BJP, so they will choose Congress. But if the Congress is not there, then a voter which is unhappy with the Aam Aadmi Party doesn't want to vote BJP but is a no option, so it will vote for the BJP. But if they are given an option, then they will vote to some other party, neither choose BJP nor will choose the Aam Aadmi Party. So if Congress is doing well, and this I can prove by data also. In 2015 election, Congress party got 9.7% vote share, almost 10% vote share. BJP was something around 32% vote share. In 2020, BJP vote share jumps from 32 to 38% vote share. There is a jump of almost 6% vote share. Vis-a-vis Congress, the Congress vote share also shrinks by 5%. So the Congress vote share from 9.7%, it comes down to 4.26%. That shows that the loss of the Congress is a gain for the BJP, where the Aam Aadmi Party maintains its vote share, something around 54% vote share. So that's what I'm saying. If the Congress party is fighting well, indirectly it is helping Aam Aadmi Party. It will help Congress regain its some kind of their vote share. This will make Congress to prepare itself for the future, for a better battle in future. But to think that if Aam Aadmi Party, if the Congress is doing well, it will damage Congress, somehow I'm not buying that argument.
This is very interesting what you pointed out, and that makes a lot of sense now why the Congress is also wanting to be seen very much there in the game. Normally, when we talk about Delhi elections, we don't talk caste politics as much. We don't talk Mahila vote. We don't talk so much about, the Muslim vote also is critical, but somewhere it has got lost in the rhetoric. Would you want to comment on, because I'm playing out the caste percentage? Are you among those who believe that the Muslim vote will matter or the Mahila vote will be critical in Maharashtra and Haryana? These were important, parameters we were looking at with the, Ladki Behan Yojana and the freebies. But somewhere all of that is not there in the political discourse as much in the Delhi election. Why is that so?
See, women voters certainly will help Aam Aadmi Party because of their freebies, 2,100 rupees to every woman above 18 years old. This has helped BJP in Madhya Pradesh. This has helped BJP in Maharashtra. But to imagine that this will overwhelmingly help Aam Aadmi Party, I'm not very sure. But it will certainly give edge to Aam Aadmi Party. About the Muslim voters, people are thinking that the Congress is doing well. Probably Muslim voters, there will be split in the Muslim voters. I don't buy that argument because Muslim voters are very strategic in their voting behavior. First they choose who can defeat BJP. And in Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party is the party which can defeat BJP. So their first priority will be Aam Aadmi Party. It might happen that in a few constituencies where Aam Aadmi Party candidate is not very strong and not in a position to defeat BJP. There, if they think that the Congress can defeat BJP, then the Muslim voters can switch from Muslim from the Aam Aadmi Party to Congress. But that switch will be in bulk, not that there will be division of 60-40 or 40-60 or 30-70, no, something, nothing like that. So if the Congress candidate is good and Aam Aadmi Party's candidate is weak, in those constituencies, the Congress will be benefited. But in rest of the constituencies, Aam Aadmi Party's first choice will be, Muslims' first choice will be Aam Aadmi Party, despite knowing fully well that the Aam Aadmi Party has not been batting for the Muslim cause. So, in their mind, in their heart, Congress might be the first choice. But in their voting behavior, they will choose...
because the priority is to defeat BJP. Because there the primacy is defeating BJP. That's why you also explained how the shifting loyalties work out and how that reflects in the voting pattern. Thank you so much, Ashutosh, for joining us, for giving us all the clarity that we needed on the current rhetoric and all the war of words that is going on. Thank you so much for joining us with your perspectives.
Thank you.